Admiral's log. In a move that has taken the world by surprise, we have launched an invasion of Russia, capitalizing on the glaring weaknesses left in the wake of their naval defeats. The Russian navy, battered and broken by multiple adversaries, could do little to defend their shores from our swift and decisive strikes. With their defenses in disarray, we have rapidly advanced, and large swaths of Finland have already fallen under Spanish control. It is a strange and dangerous gambit, one that has placed a vast and distant landmass under our control, extending our reach into the frozen north. The sudden expansion presents both unprecedented opportunities and significant challenges. Controlling a territory so far from our homeland will test our logistical capabilities and our ability to maintain order across such a vast expanse. Yet in this bold move, we have seized the initiative, turning Russia's vulnerability into our strategic advantage. The world watches in shock as Spain, once confined to the Iberian Peninsula, now holds sway over lands far beyond its traditional borders. This conquest not only cements her status as a global power, but also sets the stage for a new chapter in Spain's imperial history. How we manage this new dominion will determine our place in the changing world order. Hey guys, still here, we're on episode 19. The British have sent us an ultimatum, and this is actually really good, because I want to fight the British. Here's why. Oh, the Austro-Hungarians, yeah, we're ready to defend the Austro-Hungarians, fine. The situation with the Russians is resolved, because, you know, I've essentially taken over most of Russia. So this means that I am now actually in possession of a lot of territory that is all very, very poor. And unfortunately, I don't believe that my type of government is really going to do that much. I mean, GDP growth is 0. Province income is 0, so it's not like you're going to be able to milk more from a province. As for milking more from the Russian Guardian, the Russian state, they don't really have that much. And I am going to be at war with the British. I said I was going to explain why I want to fight the British. Here is why. The British are weak. Doesn't happen every time. The British are in a very bad way. They're fighting both myself and the Germans, and I was very much hoping that this would happen. I am very much on the brink with the Austro-Hungarians, so I'm going to try and improve relations there so I don't actually have to fight them too. The British seem to have lost so many transports that they're down to 49% army logistics. This is a very important number right now, because I have taken over Wales, and it is very easy, usually, for the British to just send in more and more and more troops from all these various locations. I'm not sure if they'll do that this time around. What I'm going to do is pull my fleet back from Arkhangelsk and send it over, well, at least in this general direction. Taking over Scotland is interesting, but the port of Scapa Flow and Rosyth is very, very challenging. I think taking over Ireland and Northern Ireland is far more doable, because these ports aren't nearly as strong. Plus, they can't actually invade them using their army, insofar as that is a problem. As for invading Eastern England, that might be, for now, the most interesting thing that I can do. It's only defended by Yarmouth, and it would cut off Southern England from Northern England. So that's exactly where I'm going to go. We're going to go to Yarmouth. As for the British fleet, let's go and check out the... Let's go and check out the Caribbean. And sure enough, that's where the party is. The party is always in the Caribbean. So that's where at least some of the British ships are. They're sending a heavy cruiser that way. They're sending a heavy cruiser somewhere else. And as for the rest, well, there is still plenty of British territory to take over. I do believe I have one battle cruiser here. Yeah, the Iphigenia. Unfortunately, I of course need to get to 100,000 tons before I'm even able to consider invading something. So that's not exactly going to happen anytime soon. Unfortunately, rather, because I would like to be able to hit the British in multiple locations, but my fleet right now, not capable of sustaining such landings. So Yarmouth, that's our destination. Unfortunately, it seems that the Austro-Hungarians are not quite going to be appeased. Unless I donate them a whole bunch of money, which I don't have. So if they want my money and my territory, they're going to have to come and take it. Please don't. I don't have the troops for that. So, what do they have? They are at war with just me. They got 2 battle cruisers, 2 battleships, 5 heavies, 13 light, and 77 DDs? What the hell? That's a lot of DDs. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to relocate at least 1 battleship here. Sorry, battle cruiser. And weather the DD storm. Do I also have light cruisers lying around somewhere? Because those are going to be very useful. DD's here, here. Where the hell are my light cruisers at? You guys are still... Sometimes the game doesn't register that you want your ships to return to port. Just a return to port button would be ideal. Ah, there's a light cruiser right there, the Santa Teresa. Okay, we're going to move that over as well. With the Lepanto as well, might as well. Money-wise, I would love to be able to afford new light cruisers, but we're just going to have to make do with the ships that we have, because my budget's already strained, and that's with almost no research. I'm 25%. Unfortunately, that's just about what it's going to be right now. So, make do. Transport cap right now is at 199, but I do suspect I cannot keep it there. Time for a fight. See what these Austro-Hungarians are made of. Unfortunately, they didn't pick the battlecruiser to fight, they picked the Santa Teresa. So this means I have a $51 million light cruiser fighting a $160 million light cruiser. The reason why this thing is so expensive is its ridiculous top speed. Its firepower is not that impressive. Yes, it has double the firepower regarding the 7-inchers as well as the torpedo tubes, so we're going to be dodging and weaving a lot. But with some player intervention, I think that can actually be done. If I'm able to sink a $160 million warship, that would be at least a start for the victory points. It's a bit unfortunate that we're fighting this fight with this ship, as opposed to the ship that would be far better suited to do it, the battlecruiser. I'm not sure why the battlecruiser is, well, busy, not partaking in the fight. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm doing 27 knots. They're doing 35 something. What I'm interested in is what their torpedo range is. 7.1. So hopefully they're going to get kind of drawn into torpedoing me. There's 3 there. There's... holy moly. There's another 8 on the stern. So that's 11 torpedo launchers per side. Plus, I think 12 underwaters. So this thing is massive torpedo soup. And if they have that level of tech, with a 7-kilometer range, I'm thinking they're using fast torpedoes. This ship is equipped with advanced hydroacoustics, so Hydro 2. Should allow me to get at least some warning about the impending destruction of my ship. At least on the hands of the torpedoes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to deal damage to this ship. The 7-inchers, I think, can do it. Their 7-inchers, however, can probably cannot damage me. Cool. I like that. That's very good. Like that, sailing off into the sunset. That looks pretty. Alright. 17% chance to hit. We're already getting some damage in. That's main belt pin? With high... Oh, you're one of these. You're one of these. This is one of those ships that's just allergic to armor, and as such decided to completely forgo it. Meaning it's probably only sporting, yeah, I don't know, a couple inches of armor at that. Oh, 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 oh. I detected... Oh. Okay, never mind. The game said, you detected torpedoes, so I thought, oh boy. But it's fine. It's fine. Let's go with AP. AP. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Stop blowing up my torpedo launchers. I'm rather attached to my torpedo launchers. Go on then, identify it. Yes. Okay, so this thing just sent its full volley of torps. These have been launched a while ago, these just launched now, and there's another 6 sideways. Lovely. Armor. Whoopsie. That's not a lot. And they're shooting me with 7.1 inch at a range of about 2.5 clicks, so they can pen 4 inches of armor with AP. I have that, if I angle it, so I should be fine. Regarding their capability of detecting torps, they got Hydro 3, so their capability of detecting torpedoes is even better than mine. But their armor is disastrous. So if I'm able to land a couple of these hits, not only will that ship slow down and make herself even easier to hit, I might be able to... I might be able to get some serious amounts of damage on that ship. Continue on the turn, increase speed. Even though we barely lost any. As for my secondaries, I think those... Oh, never mind, I don't have secondaries. The 4-inch guns that that the Santa Teresa has are considered main guns. Because... reasons. I think everything 3-inch and smaller on light cruisers, is considered to be the secondary guns. So that's not what I have. So they blew up a part of my torpedo tubes? Yeah. I only have 4 on the port side, and I got 5 on the starboard. Alright, friend. If you want to party... Well, I'm not sure I want to party. The problem here is, I can send my torps, they can send theirs. I've already destroyed 1? 2 of their launchers, I think. Alright, let's go do it. Save. Ooh, that's good damage. That's good damage. Torps. Out. Unsure how many. They will detect those. But I'm not so sure they'll dodge them. Nope, they'll not. So that's gonna hurt. Dunk, dunk, dunk. There you go. And now, all of a sudden, you're not looking so healthy there, boss nut. Your pen and armor. It's all very, very concerning. Pen, pen, pen. Now. Come on, flood them out. Hard over. Gotta get some range, otherwise my armor is not as effective as it can be. And my armor pen doesn't really need to be more effective. They're down to 8% buoyancy, 5, 2, dead. And that is how you take down a light cruiser that's 3 times your price tag. Boom. Did I take some damage? Sure enough, but not nearly that much. That's a very hefty bruise to their ego. May it continue for a very long time. Well, this is unfortunate. Just as I'm about to complete the invasion of Yarmouth, the whole damn British fleet shows up. And they're not happy to see me. The Queen is here, with 4 times 2 17-inch guns. Can you not? Just, holy shit. That's a lot of firepower. Withdraw? Yes, cool. Yes, I didn't. Oh, crap, I didn't do it. I thought I was just going to make it work, but no. Where'd that fleet come from? Wait. What? Where's that fleet? There? No. What? They had a massive fleet, right? So where is it? That's it? Move to Yarmouth. Okay, I know where I'm not supposed to be. Gentlemen, I will see you in Belfast. That's where we're going. That's the place that I want to bombard and then take over. It was so close, Eastern England. Unfortunately, now I have to deal with this landing. This land invasion. And they seem to have some more troops than I do. So it's possible that the British are going to take this part back. As for my war with the Russians, I think my army is still just playing around in Belarus. And because of that, I can't actually go to peace. which is unfortunate. I would really like to go to peace, because I don't think I can keep up all these different wars at the same time. Although, the rest of Russia, they make absolutely no attempt to do any attacks on any of my territory. The Austro-Hungarians are just casually chilling out, well, not here, actually. I'm not so sure where they are. Can we just go to peace? Should we do that? No, can't. Fine. Fine. We'll just keep pushing. Fine. As we try to make an exit, unfortunately a couple of our ships are still engaged by the British. So this means we'll have to fight them either way. But this is a bit more manageable. This is 2 battleships and a battlecruiser. This is battlecruiser Monarch with 17.3-inch guns. The British might have a lot of tech, but I don't believe that they have armor, because that's generally not what they bring. As for their secondaries, that is substantial. That's a lot of 8-inchers. Then there's a massive gap, and then it's 1.7s. Over here you got a couple of 6-inch guns, and then 3s. Ideally, my DDs stay outside the range of that, and then start dealing damage with their torpedoes. It is, of course, going to be a bit of a challenge to approach that ship. They'll not make it easy, but the way at which this battle's going to go, I think we can take down a couple of their ships. Here they are. The big British ships. 17-inch guns. Enormous ships, especially compared to my tiny 16,000-ton ships. I mean, that's a cruiser to them. This thing displaces 3 times what I displaced, and then they have 2 of them, and they have a battlecruiser. This thing is lots of gun. Hopefully not that much armor, but at the moment I can't really go beyond just assuming that they have no armor. So we'll just have to try and chase those things down, which with my DDs should be easy. With the battleships and the battlecruiser, not so much. Because they're definitely going to be faster than I am. Resolution is also part of the battle, and with her torpedo launchers I might be able to inflict a pretty hefty blow, especially considering the number that suddenly arrive. So we need to figure out what the status of these ships is. Whoa, calm down. What the status of these ships is, and promptly figure out a plan as to how to deal with them. I don't think their 17-inch guns are going to be very deadly against my ships. I mean, sure enough, they'll be deadly if they hit. Woof. Jeez. They're getting close, though. I think this is our first real battle against a far more advanced fleet. Ow! That was an 8-inch hit. There it is. Okay. Let's torpedo this thing. Torpedo angle is not spectacular. Good lord, you guys are way out of position. Come here. Torp it. Now. Probably already venturing too close to them. We're still outside of the range of the 1.7s. Oh, the crap, the thing is turning. Oh, this is bad. This is pretty bad. We're getting some tiny, tiny damage numbers here. They've already done 5.4k to me, but then again, they're hitting a DD, so their chances of dealing damage is pretty good. Oh, hold on. I hit them with a 5-inch gun and I went through their forebelt. Now, my 5-inch guns are nothing spectacular. Especially at 7.5 kilometers, I can go through 0.8 inches of armor, so yeah. These things have lots and lots of firepower, but probably a glass jaw. So maybe my very outdated little battleships can deal damage. That's what I'm banking on here. Yep. Okay, we got torps. And they're looking pretty decent. I want to push the Resolution. Actually, no, I don't want to push the light cruiser in yet, because she's out of smoke. I might lose a destroyer. But if I can trade that for a battleship, especially the Queen, I mean, who can say they've sunk the Queen? Ooh. 7-inch? Like, this is the... just theme of this campaign, right? Glass jaws everywhere. These things cannot take a hit. Let alone from a light cruiser. Oh, I think that's hilarious. Boom. 4K. More where that came from, sunshine. Oh. Don't hit me. 17-inch was a partial pen. Oh. So you must be firing high explosive. Alright. Come on, I need you to dump your torps. I don't care if they hit. I just need those things off my ship. Battleships. Keep putting pressure on this one. And regarding their armor scheme, I think we can just get away with HE. Oh crap, they're all turning away. There's the Monarch. Equally terrible. What is that? 17-inch Mark 1? Please tell me it's not Mark 2. Ooh! Ho, ho, ho. Ow! Ow. That hurt. I think we're gonna have to pull this battleship away from this fight, because this thing has had it. So what is this gun? 17-inch Mark 2? Oh god. Ooh. The game keeps telling me I'm very far behind. Tech-wise, but this is really the first time I think I'm actually seeing it. The first time I'm really seeing just how far behind I am. Get out of here. Come on, blast him with HE. Ooh, 41k on the Shadow Rise. Okay, I see how this battle is developing, and I'm not a fan. Get out. Split up. This thing's been with me for, what, 26 years, I think. This ship has survived a lot of this campaign. But this might be the end of her. Yeah, I do need to start looking into torpedoing these ships. Please don't kill my battle cruiser. Ooh. Oh, she's gone. The name giver of the class, the Shadow Rise, is done for. Now, I can armor up against certain calibers, but 17 inches is a bit much. Like, good luck armoring up against that. Now, I do want to take one of them down. I want to take down the Hindustan, because it's already badly damaged. If I'm able to do that, I can basically lose the whole fleet. Well, not the whole fleet. I mean, this thing is expensive. Well, I can lose some ships, and it won't be the end of the world. It won't be the end of the war. Please don't kill me. Thank you. You're firing at the Hindustan. Excellent. High explosive right through the side. Should have brought armor, dummy. 4,400 damage. Good work. The ship is badly damaged. She's been taking some water on. She's had engine damage. We have torpedoes coming in from various different angles. I don't like the torpedo angle from the aggressive. But then again, they're targeting the Queen. Not the other one. Come on, Connecticut. You're going to have to make this thing go away. Well, you're doing a pretty decent good job at it. This thing has cramped crew quarters. Alright. And you got your long barrels. Oh, torpedo hit. Yep. Come on. %29% structural. Yeah, I can't touch this. These DDs are absolutely tiny compared to those monstrosities of warships. This is quite dangerous, these pricings on these ships, because it means that they will lose quite a large amount of victory points, but so do I. This is the first battleship that I've lost in the entirety of the campaign. And that means that it's going to hurt. Not just in the sense that I now need to rebuild it, but also I'm not really capable of doing invasions as efficiently as before, because I'm suddenly a couple thousand tons short. Come on, sink it, please, before you accidentally catch a stray 17-inch shell. Quickly, quickly, quickly. You're down to 13%. Your accuracy's really good. Ooh. You guys, come back. Oh, it's a disaster waiting to happen here. No, this thing is not leaving. This thing is not leaving. Ooh, destroy the main gun on the stern. At least it's not a flash fire. This exactly right here is why I'm so cautious with flash fires. Why I do not trust them. And do not want to bank on the fact that maybe I can get away with 10%. Because if you can't, well, the thing will blow up in your face. Come on. 2, maybe 3 good high explosive hits, and that thing is done. That's not it. Doink. Ricochet for now. See, Britain, this is why you armor your ships up. I'd say you should try it sometime, but preferably don't, because I'm just bouncing everything. For some reason, they're firing high explosive. Oh, come on! AP, then. I am playing with fire here. At some point, it's probably gonna... Oh, that's good. That's really good. They're down to 6% and they're flooding. All the guns. 60%, I'll take it. Kill it! Oh, Ricochet with 1 flooding. Come on now. We got only 6 guns left. Really? And they're starting to really add up the damage here. They're down to 15% buoyancy. 30% of their crew is gone. My DDs should be in a somewhat decent position to engage the Monarch. Monarch has, what, 0? 0.4. So with AP, I can pen that. Gentlemen, off you go. Deal with it. That should cause the battle cruiser at the very least to be distracted, and potentially more than that. So maybe I can get away with having the Connecticut deal some damage against the Hindustan and eliminate it. Oh, 6% structural integrity. Monarch is racing around. Meaning that it's very difficult to torpedo her. She's not maneuverable at all. She does not get any warning about incoming torpedoes. Oh. 4%. Flooding is increasing. Come on, come on, come on. Survive. Good work. Push that battle cruiser. Your DDs, I don't care, you can do it. Yes, flood! Sink, you bastard. There you go. That's 1. Next target. The Queen. The Queen herself. The Queen has no armor. Much like her sister ship. If I'm able to take both of these down, that's 1 billion. Almost 1 billion in victory points. That is extremely valuable. Normal formation, please. Keep pressure on the Monarch. The Monarch is nicely distracted, and that means that those 17-inch behemoths of theirs, which are only Mark 1, aren't going to deal any damage to me. I think the Queen just woke up. Because she was probably in formation with the Hindustan, and now she's kind of released from her bonds. Wait, what? She has a 100% chance to hit me? What sort of... You got a coincidence rangefinder. You got reasonably long barrels, increasing accuracy, you got a trained crew. I was just half and half expecting a radar rangefinder on that thing. I'm glad I'm not seeing that. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I'm not seeing damage here. I'm seeing damage in the Connecticut, but that's not where I was hoping to see it. Come on, punch it. Oh! No! No, no, no. That's really expensive. These other DDs, yeah, they were pretty badly damaged, except for the David Gray. We got no smokescreen for the next 10 minutes, and our battlecruiser is dying. I think it's going to be a pretty even fight here. At least victory point outcome. And because these guys are running at speed, it's almost impossible to land any kind of damage on them. Connecticut is flooded. Down to 3% buoyancy. And we're still not getting connecting hits. They are out of most ammo? Okay. Well, shoot whatever you got then. The 3.1 is landing damage. There goes to Connecticut. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we in trouble? I'm not continuing this fight. I think we might be slightly ahead. But just that. Slightly. Now they're going to start chasing me, so torpedoing them now is not going to work. The Monarch is just orbiting the Queen. Crap, lost a whole battle cruiser. That is pretty disastrous. I mean, yeah, the battleship that I lost is unfortunate. The American Patriot survived, but only just. The loss of DDs would be regrettable, but the loss of the battle cruiser and the battleship? That's pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. So let's see if I can actually disengage from this fight. And I think I can, because this ship normally does 22 knots, but now she's taken on water. So now she's only doing 19. She's lost sight of the Iron Rats. Why did your engine get damaged? Oh, a 17-inch shell would probably do it. Smoke in a minute. Smoke in 45 seconds, 40 seconds. 30. 20. 10. Smoke. Lost sight. End the battle. See ya. Yeah, that's not a good outcome for the British. I came out slightly ahead. Slightly. I hope it's enough. Next plan. If you cannot defeat the land invasion, defeat the invasion where the land is coming from. So that's the plan here. Northwest England, that's what I'm invading. Right now, I have a 100% chance to succeed. Of course, the British probably aren't going to just sit around and wait. And I'm kind of expecting more battleships to arrive very soon. Right now, they seem to be hell-bent on bombarding my port. They're bombarding Barry over here in Wales, so that's going to make it easier for them to naval invade. Not sure if they'll actually do that. So plenty to come in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what your thoughts are below, and I'll see you soon for more.